Hey team, how is it going? I apologize for the delay on this. I have created a video for this purpose of the new script that we are having going live officially. Everybody should have been trained on it this last week from either Andre or myself, in which office you're in. But this is for those who maybe didn't get the training or who want a refresher on how to use the script. This will be going live literally today, tomorrow. It's going to be a very quick thing. So we are getting this done right away. I want everyone to make sure that they are familiar with it. I'm going to make this a quick video, and it's a really cool tool, so I'm excited to show you guys about it. Let me just make sure I can get this visible for all of you guys to see on my screen here. Sorry, it's kind of lopsided here. Just want to make sure it's even. Okay, let me just go like this. Okay, so this is our new scripting tool. Very exciting how this works because it's a very different kind of format, as you can see. Over here on this side, just go right up here. Over on this side, instead of the accordion, you've just got the customer profile, and over here is the order ID of the customer. So it just makes it nice and clear for you to see. We've got the shipping address, the billing address, we've got any payment details, and then of course your profile information is right down here at the bottom, just right down here, where you'll be able to see all your information, your name, your what kind of call it is, everything's just right there, your ID number, the agent ID, everything right there, okay? I'm going to zoom in right here for the script. The script is awesome. It's basically the same kind of verbiage, but as you can see, the next button is just right down here, and it's more visible. So it's just right there. You just click the next button when you go over to the next page, Probes Pane. And notice also, something cool about this too, is that this box is a smaller box. It's just a more clean cut, not a big box. You can still type the same information, negative items. We did change this question right here. Instead of asking what specific things went on, we wanted to add this question right here. How many times have you wanted to take action financially, but credit was an issue? Very powerful, very good question. It really allows the customer to open up about their painful situation and what happened to them. Okay, great question. Make sure you ask that. When you click the next page, you go over to the Probes Dream section. Of course, this is the same as usual. Most of it's very similar, just a little different. What's cool is as you go throughout the script, you have an option of being able to click this button right here. It looks like a little screen. When you click on the screen mode option, just make sure you guys can see this. The screen mode option is right there. When you click on it, it makes it so the entire screen is covered by the script. So now you can see the entire screen with the script. So it's a really cool feature. If you just click it again, it deselects it. Okay. As you go forward in the call, it's basically the exact same verbiage. Now there is another change just right down here. When you click on this next button, what happens is you go into the initial and we change some questions right here. Instead of asking how they would feel about if all the negative items, if all of the money that they waste on rent and interest was sitting in their checking account, what their life would be like, we changed the question to a more powerful question. If over the past 15 years, what would have changed if your credit score had been 800 every time you needed funding for something? Very powerful question. It's more positive, it's more engaging. What do you think you could do differently over the next 15 years with good credit, right? Build on the power of good credit. We're also coming up with a new scripting idea for this section too, to try to get it just simpler and more powerful. We're looking for ways of increasing urgency in the script, so stay tuned. We're getting those changes very soon, okay? When you click on the next, you come over to the main offer page, and again, it's the same kind of layout. It's just more clean cut. It's just right there, smaller boxes, just so much simpler and cleaner, okay? Same things, make sure you read the red letters. Now, it's the exact same way. The downsell would be the exact same. You select no, no, yes, just like usual. If they're ready to sign up for the regular, you just select yes, as usual, right? The same stuff, okay? So again, you'll select the yes option, and then you'll continue on to the next button right there. Right here, click next. Now, here is the big change that we want to make sure all of you guys are aware of, okay? So what you do at this point is you'll come up here, and just so you know, this is a test script, so it's not going to have a profile loaded. You would click on this name right here, and it'll pull up their information. This is a quick verification process, so I just need to type a customer's name to pull up any kind of resource because this is currently This is actually not, this is a test script, so it's just not going to be very accurate at this point. But what you'll do is just ignore what happened just now. I just need to pull up a profile to continue with. Okay. So when you get to this point, you already have a customer profile. It'll show like over here their shipping information on this side over here. So it'll show like their detailed, any information that we have, their address, their zip code, everything is just going to be right there. So what you'll need to do is a lot of times you need to update like having the street address and things. So you'll go over here, and when you click on their name, it'll pull up their first and last name options and the shipping address information. Okay, so you'll just go ahead and update it right there in this box that pops up. So whatever it is, John, and then Bjarnson, right? Make sure you do caps like I'm not. Bjarnson, I'm just doing it backward here. Okay, and then you'll type in the street address and everything like that. It's just going to be right there. Now, if you are doing a double sale, you don't need to click update anymore. The update feature is no longer necessary. There's this button right here. I don't know if you can see it. It's a new button. That button is only if you're creating a whole new profile, like for a double sale. Okay. When you click close, it's just going to update it in the system. So now it's John Bjarnson in there. You'll grab their middle name, their zip code. Right here it asks for their address, so you just click right here and type their address if you haven't yet. Okay, and then from there, once you get to that point, you'll scroll down here. It's the exact same from there, just grabbing their date of birth, their social, if they have a secondary number, and everything's the exact same. Okay, from there you'll just select yes. You'll continue on to the payment page, grab the card, everything's the exact same from there. Once you have done that, billing is the same as your shipping, or if it's different, obviously the same thing as before, no difference there. And then of course read the terms and conditions of the agreement with them. And then from there, this is another change that's happened. We want to make sure that the card is on the page because there's no accordion. We used to have where the accordion you would type in, you know, you'd have the payment authentication stuff. Now it's just right here on the script itself, okay? So you go to the charge on page, and just so you guys know, if you ever need to go back a page, the options are right up here. You just click on the main offer tab, sign up tab. They appear as you go farther in the script, okay? So that's how you can maneuver from page to page, okay? Kind of cool. Once you've gotten to the charge them tab, you will go ahead and charge the card, make sure that they're okay with the $9 to be approved. If it approves, it'll appear as an approved sign right there. You'll select yes, it approved. Then from there you go next, and then from there you just click if you haven't already clicked the authentication button, it'll already say approved. It'll have a code right here that you read off to the customer, an approval code. Okay. From there you'll click onto the next page, and from there you go over to the dispute suite button right there. Okay. Just as an update too, the specialist will not ask for what the dispute suite number is, even though you still need to send it. They will ask what the customer's name is, and that's how they'll get their information pulling up. Okay. So that is a big update. Now here is a really cool thing. Over here on this side is a products page. You can see right here it just gives all the details of the products. So it'll say right here what the products are, so that way you don't have to scroll down to the bottom of the script to see what it is. Okay, so it's going to say it right there. $149, so the $9 today, the $140 for the other payment that they make. And then down here you can see that we have a really cool resource. It's an LACRC resource. This is something really cool that I spent a lot of hours with, listening to calls by Andre and Marissa and other top performers, and Bree and Garrett, and I was able to come up with a very powerful, awesome LACRC page. I want you guys to use this diligently. I want you, every time a customer says no, go to this page. It is a fantastic tool. You can select which kind of, I understand that you want to make a good decision right now, what is holding you back today, and you'll just simply select what the specific concern is that the customer has, right? We have the option of doesn't want to give out their social. You have the option of doesn't have time, do it themselves, other credit repair group, not sure it'll work for them, talk to spouse, no funds available. So you can literally, I put the no funds available up top because that's the most common. You click on that right there and it'll pull up the specific challenge A and challenge B questions to their concern. So it's actually really awesome how it works. I understand, is it the $9 or the $140 that's making you most hesitant? Are the funds the only hesitation you have? And continue from there. I'll give you guys a chance when this script is live today or tomorrow to go ahead and review this LACRC page, but honestly, you can use it word for word, every question, and it will work fantastic for you. LACRC is key in these calls, so I highly recommend using this page. It is absolutely fantastic. Really cool tool available for you, okay? Without further ado, that is the detail of how you use the new script. Just so you guys know, when you get to the point of needing to close out of the script, the records button, so let me just close out of this really quick. The records button to close out of it is not in the accordion like we used to have before, right? So it's actually going to be right down here, this orange box, close record. So it's the exact same from there. Once you click on it, you'll have an option where it pulls up like this, and you just go ahead and select the disposition right here, the comments you might have, and then no sale, referral, or under review. It'll also have a connected option if it was not a test call, okay? And that is that. Everything else is the exact same, guys. So just a really cool tool that is more organized, more simple, and really, really awesome. So I want you all to, I hope you all listen and watch this video, especially for those who haven't been trained on the new script yet. And I'm really excited to have this go live soon. Thanks, guys, for your patience. You're awesome.